While everyone's busy dropping their Black Friday affiliate links, which are in the description of today's video, I am going to be coming at you with a week in review for the home gym community. The No Fate channel, checking in. Jonathan here with another week in review for the home gym community, where all of us home gym introverts can get together, remotely of course, to see what's going on in the expanded community. And if you have a channel that wants to be shouted out or something I should be taking notice of, drop it in the comments below, because clearly there's so much going on I can't be aware of all of it, so I do need your assistance. Now, if this is your first time to the channel, welcome aboard. Typically, I am found reviewing pieces of home gym equipment on this channel. Every week or two, I like to dive in and pull us all together, circle the wagons, and see what the heck is going on out there, and hopefully enlighten you with a lot of cool stuff that's happening or it has recently happened, and you can kind of dive in further as you like. Now, first and foremost, if you've been on social media, you have been spammed with all of the Black Friday and Cyber Monday deals for the home gym lifestyle. And guess what? That is a little bit annoying, but I got to take it with a grain of salt, because not only do I do most of the spamming, I am one that takes advantage of a lot of those sales in order to bring in equipment to review for you. And if you have remembered 2020, hopefully you haven't forgotten just yet, and 2021, there was nothing for Thanksgiving, Black Friday, Cyber Monday deals when it came to the home gym community. You were lucky to find anything, let alone find it on sale. And this year, 2022, is the year we take it all back. I'm not going to dive into it, but so many gym manufacturers are putting out sales early, and I'm expecting those sales to be revamped and change as the season goes on, as we clear right into December. And I think that is fantastic, because if you were looking to build out your home gym, if you were looking to upgrade some of those pieces that you just kind of settled on because they were available and they weren't your forever bar or your forever rack, now is really going to be the time. This year has been fantastic, and I just hope that it's just this good continuing for the consumer. As I'm shooting today's video, it is Veterans Day 2022, so a huge thank you to all of the veterans out there, all of you who have served this great country. I can't say thank you enough. I took on the Chad 1000 Hero workout today with the 47-pound plate carrier, and got it done, and it hurt like hell, but hey, we did it. So if you're interested in seeing how long it took me, you can by all means click on my recent video, my recent upload, and it would be appreciated. Man, I need to pay for YouTube Pro, because these commercials are killing me. So yeah, so this was a fun video to shoot. You can watch it in depth if you want to. Shout out to weightedout.us, US made plates that I was able to use. They have 11-pound plates. I got 4 of them, and we went to work with this thing. Let me see if I can show you the plates here. These plates are magnificent. If you've got a plate carrier and you're looking for some crazy plates, or if you just like GLUCK, check them out. Again, USA made, USA manufactured. What else is up? We've got the home gym business survey results from the Garage Gym Radio. This is a really cool podcast. My favorite episode was, of course, the one that I was on, but this one actually has a sponsor, and it's basically a company that helps you take your home gym and put it to work in terms of using it to bring in money with people coming in and using your home gym and stuff like that. They actually do some really cool surveys on here, and they poll the community, and I'm really a fan of this. I think obviously the podcast itself is better than the YouTube channel, because it's just a little bit easier to listen to as you go about your daily chores and sit down and watch it. But overall, whether you're a fan of the podcast or this YouTube video, they do some really good stuff. Now, as far as using my home gym in order to make some money, I just don't see bringing random strangers into my home. And of course, if they're my friends, I'm not going to charge them to come work out with me. So for me, it just wouldn't make sense, especially liability wise. I think the reason that many of us go to the home gym lifestyle is we don't want to share our toys with other people. We don't want to wait for a bench, and we don't want, other people to mess up our equipment. A lot of times regular gyms, local gyms start off fantastic, and then the patrons break stuff, drop stuff, don't treat it right, and that's when local gyms become trash over an extended period of time. Another thing that I found out, this is not a new video, this is actually one of the older ones, but thanks to YouTube it kind of popped up in my feed, and this is Basement Brandon getting to work. And when I saw this, I saw 6 reps I thought he was training for a marathon. I'm like, is Basement Brandon? He's been doing the Peloton. He's now hitting 6 reps on the squats. Is he training for a marathon? I don't know. I reached out to him. He said no, it was just a high rep day, but he's not training for a marathon anytime soon. Now we've got the Shredded Dad Garage Gym. This dude's funny. He puts together some really fun videos. And this was a funny video I saw this week about squat depth and, you know, working with the coach in order to get lower. I'll be honest with you, squat depth is so important, and frankly, I'd rather see people go lower than higher. And obviously, if you do go lower, you're going to have to sacrifice some weight in order to have good form and go lower. And I think not having the ability or the flexibility to go low in your squats is something that you should work on. It's just something that sometimes it comes naturally to us, and sometimes we're just tight and have to work on it. But regardless, I'm a big fan of squatting low for whatever low is for you. Next up is Coop from Garage Gym Reviews. Now, he did something. He was Captain Obvious today. Okay, this was video. He's Captain Obvious. He buys the cheapest rack on Amazon, loads it up with plates, and guess what? He tells us what we already know. Home gym crud on Amazon. All the cheapest of the cheap on Amazon still can get the job done. We all know you don't need an expensive home gym to get after it, to put in a ton of work. Now, clearly, if you're Basement Brandon and you're squatting 600 pounds on the regular, you probably want some higher quality piece of equipment. But for you and I that are probably never going to see 4 plates on the bar when it comes to the squat, absolutely, you can go with the cheap rack and get it done. He's not telling us anything we don't know, but for a home gym owner, I do enjoy having nicer pieces of equipment. There's no shame in getting something nice because it feels better, looks better, and frankly, functions a whole lot better. Next up is GLUCK. You know who this dude is, GLUCK's Gym. I remember him when he was first starting out, and clearly, you know, he surpassed me and surpassed most other people because he's putting out some really top quality videos. This one took him up, he says 30 hours, and I probably believe it's fairly close to that in terms of total time, in terms of shooting, editing, and all that good stuff. And funny thing is, you know, we've done videos where you do, you know, home gyms under $1,000, home gyms under $2,000, home gyms under $5,000. And the reality is, I think it's harder the higher up you go. Now, the higher up you go, when you've got like $10,000 to work with, it's almost difficult because the options are limitless within reason, and you're really only limited by the amount of space you have and your imagination. Clearly, you should be able to get a crazy good gym for $10,000 depending on what you're looking for. And I think for many of us, space is going to be that limiting factor with how much we can cram in to our space allotted for our home gym rather than the price point that we spend. He makes some really good points in this video, and if you're looking to go in depth, you can. He's a 25-minute video, man. He's looking for some serious commitment from me. 25 minutes, but you know, clearly he really breaks it down. And the nice thing is he does use chapters. Another thing that is starting today for the home gym community, for all of you who are looking to have some type of competition, but you're like me and you're lazy, you don't really want to go to any competitions, is the Garage Gym Competition. Now they've got some really cool things going on, and it actually starts today, November 11th. It goes to November 20th, so you still have time to get it done, sign up and get it done. And it's essentially you post your 1 rep max for squat, bench, and deadlift, and then you fill out the online tracker. And they've got 40 sponsors already. This is a really cool thing because you don't have to necessarily hit crazy maxes to win. This isn't something where like the guy who hits all the heavyweight is going to win, because you know I'm never going to win that one. But it's a really nice opportunity to kind of bring together the community as a whole. And I think with today's day and age of remote everything, it's nice to do an event, have a community, have some feedback, and not have a lot of pressure, because again, you don't have to be a Basement brand, and you don't have to be, you know, anyone else that's going to be on the CrossFit Games leaderboard in order to succeed. And frankly, it's just fun to do. It's fun to have challenges, it's fun to have goals, and it's fun for something like this, when they run it around in the future, to sign up in advance, train for it, and try to peak for this Garage Gym Competition. Now, if you're like me, you're coming in late, you can still sign up and try to hit those maxes towards the end of November and still get it in plenty of time. So definitely check them out. I've got no affiliation with these fine folks over here. So what's coming down the pike for this channel? Well, I've got the Spartan Fenway tomorrow, and I will be in a future video recapping the race, the obstacles, and maybe the post-race beer. Also, I've got a Feaster 5-mile run. Don't remember the last time I ran 5 miles continuously. that should be a great way to earn that turkey dinner later that day. And of course, we've got some new equipment, a lot of new equipment coming in, a lot of new stuff. I don't even know if I can talk about it. I don't even know if I can share it, but I have been rearranging my home gym in the basement in order to fit and accommodate some of this equipment. So stay tuned, check out the channel, hit the subscribe button, hell, give the video a like, and again, drop the comments down below. What do you want to see reviewed? What do you want to see me cover in terms of awesome channels on YouTube that I just haven't found out? Hell, if it's an awesome Instagram or TikTok account that pertains to the home gym community, lay it on me. I am on TikTok as well, but there's no dancing going on in my videos. Hopefully you found today's video informative as usual. If you came this far, you and I, Mario and Luigi, band of brothers, thanks for watching, and as usual, don't save anything for the trip back.